Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Round Glass. My name is Amanda Ree, your guide and meditating with your little fur friends. I am here with mine as always. We're coming to you from our home in Nevada City, California, up in the mountains. I'm here with my friends Graham. He's a little bit visible and deeply asleep, so there's Graham. And our little friend Buddy and Benny are all here. And we'd love, as always, to hear from you. Who's here with us? Who are you meditating with today? Our theme today is revealing wisdom with our pets. The innate knowingness that each of us has inside of us can be seen as wisdom. Intelligence can also be seen as wisdom. And there's a very pure and incredibly simple expression of wisdom that is within all of creation. To me, this can be seen as or in a growing tree or even in a little ant. There's a presence within them that seems to know exactly what to do, right? In addition to growing, to moving, to surviving, they have the capability to make changes and adapt for a better outcome. This same inner knowingness or wisdom can be found within every single one of us, including our friends, our fur friends. So I saw a great example of this inner wisdom, innate wisdom in Oscar, the Bordoodle puppy who was recently staying here with us for training. You might remember him if you joined us for our meditation about abundance. That was Oscar with us. At only 3 months old, having had very few experiences with basically anything, he was able to just know how to do things right. It was pretty remarkable. Now, he is an especially smart breed of dogs, a combination of border collie and poodle, but his wisdom seemed to come from a deeper place than just intelligence. One day, we were watching a very sweet movie. It's called The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne. Have you seen it? Such a good one for the pet lovers. And I began to cry. Oscar, who was curled up next to me on the floor, sleeping, quickly stood up and came over to me. And he pushed his little nose into the crook of my neck. It was so sweet. And he was right. That really did comfort me. Time and time again, like that, I saw that little guy reveal an inner wisdom within him, especially when he was calm and grounded. This I know. The same is available to every single one of us. Our ability to reveal our inner wisdom and to share it to benefit the world around us. So I want to ask you, let's take a few minutes to think about this. What helps you to reveal your own inner wisdom? And please do share. By sharing our insights with each other, we can help inspire others. Maybe they want to try that too. And as we move along, feel free, as always, to ask any questions that might come up. So as we prepare for our practice, we can think of it this way. Every minute that you spend meditating, not doing anything at all other than sitting and being, the more opportunities we have to reveal the wisdom that is inside of us and that applies outside of us, outside of meditation, to the rest of our lives. So during our 30 minutes of meditation, AM and PM, or however much time you're spending meditating, whatever happens during that time happens. Really? Our only job is to do the practice. Just show up. Over many years of teaching meditation, I've found it really helpful to remind all of us that actually we're meditating to improve the other 23 hours of our day. So let's do the practice now, shall we? Please take a few moments, get into a comfortable sitting position. Upright is always better than completely laying down reclined because you will have a tendency to fall asleep like that, especially if it's early morning. And then just checking in with your animals once you've become comfortable and settled, checking in with them, making sure that They're all relaxed and finding an easy position as well. Just seeing them being so comfortable is nurturing and settling for us, isn't it? So once you all are feeling like you've found a good space, a good place, and please remember, when we're meditating with our pets, it's not about controlling them or forcing them to do the practice or drawing them back in any way. Just let them do whatever they'd like. You're setting the tone, you're creating a space, you're inviting them in, and the rest is up to them. So once you're feeling good and ready, please go ahead and close your eyes. You may hear a little snoring from my little fur friend here. So as you settle in, close your eyes, take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, at least the first few breaths like that. Deep, full belly breaths. Really feel your lungs expanding and pulling that fresh oxygen down to the bottom of our lungs. And slowly release. Notice as you continue breathing deep like this, every exhale can settle you in a little more. It can relax you a little more. Help you let go even more. Relaxing, especially in the facial muscles, relaxing around the eyes, the temples, the ears. Maybe feeling a gentle, natural smile to the lips. And even a smile within the eyes. Feel the way that all of those micro muscles move in a way that brings even more calmness and relaxation. See if you can notice a release in the scalp to where it's almost visible, the letting go and softening. Down through the neck and shoulders, the arms heavy and relaxed in your lap. Your palms can face down or upward. Downward facing palms is often useful for more grounding, stabilizing, whereas upward facing palms represents our opening, our receiving and giving. Sometimes I like to start with them open, and as I continue, flip my hands over to go deeper. Whatever you're feeling drawn to is perfect. Moving down throughout the rest of the body, feeling a deep relaxation, almost as if you're melting, feeling a bit more heavy and still. Now, to help us with our breath, to be guided by the breath, to help quiet the mind, let's introduce, as long as it's comfortable, what is known as box breathing or 4-part breath. Breathing in to the count of 4, or to really any count, but we're keeping it the same for all 4 parts. So as you inhale, 2, 3, 4, then retain your breath. 2, 3, 4. Now exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold your breath out. 2, 3, 4. So continue like this. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. And retain. Exhale. And just hold there. Inhale again and continue on your own. If this is too fast or too slow, adjust yourself. Customize. This breath work should feel very comfortable, natural, yet focused. Two more cycles of breath like this. Anytime we do breath work, it's helping us to gain control or a mastery of our breath. My little buddy must have heard that cue and took some much deeper breaths like us. And after those couple more cycles, go ahead and release the pattern. Release the box breathing and just breathe naturally now. Reconnect with the familiarity of this practice as you come back to it. Perhaps you can sense a feeling of being or coming home. That feeling, the remembering, that is an expression of our own divine wisdom within. The knowingness. For today's meditation, I'll introduce and invite you to include a mantra. This one is very simple, yet powerful. A mantra is a tool for the mind to land on, to help the thoughts to slow down a bit, to not be so bouncy, jumpy. So the mantra for today is the simple Om, O-M. Some call it the sound of the universe, or the essential sound of existence. It's said to be the sound from which everything in the universe is created. So just listening for that repetition of Om over and over and over again. Allow your awareness to settle on those words, to be anchored by them, to continually come back to the repetition again and again. You can draw the sound out or make it short, whatever feels good and most comforting to you. Being that Om is such a powerful, timeless mantra, it's a perfect sound to draw us back into ourselves, back to source, back to that space of ease and comfort. If you feel drawn, you can repeat it with me out loud several times. Om, 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 Om. And now a little softer out loud. Om, Om, Om. And now whispering it. Continue the repetition silently in your mind now. No need to force or concentrate on it. Just think it effortlessly and easily. When you find yourself lost in thought again, just relax back into your body. Relax the shoulders, your arms, your mouth. Relax into your heart. Letting go of all else, every thought, every sound, every interruption or sensation that comes up. It's all natural and it's all good. But just, especially as you breathe out, just let it go. Breathe it out and rest back inside. Rest with the wisdom within you. That wisdom that is your meditation practice. You can feel your attention, your awareness at your heart. Notice it beating if you can. Maybe you can feel and hear the beat. The heart knows exactly when to speed up or to slow down. Incredibly wise. Notice your respiration right now. You can feel your wisdom inside breathing you. You're not doing the breathing. It's that innate divine connection that's breathing you. Right now, even as we meditate, your immune system is helping you to stay healthy and strong. So intelligent. back again and again to the mantra, Om, Om. Also, in these moments of stillness and silence and quiet, we can attune to our intuition, your seasoned and timeless guide. Our creativity is being accessed and expanded as we're meditating. With more practice, these heightened capabilities become more noticeable and available to us in our daily life. All we need to do is rest, quiet down, and reconnect to that wisdom. Om, Om, Om. Now, let's connect with our animal companions or anyone else that we're sharing this practice with. Remember that they don't need to physically be with you to be connected to. They can be in a different space, a different room, or even beyond this earth plane. There really is no better time to connect than now. So just tune into them wherever they are. Tune in to their energy, their presence. Tuning in as well to the wisdom that is within each of them. That inner knowingness. How do they know how to be such amazing companions? So often they know exactly what we need, exactly how they can help us, support us. By creating this deeper bond in the way that we're doing right now, we expand, we deepen, and we explore this incredibly special relationship that we share. Tuning back in now to our own heart space. Just feeling connected there, and if you'd like, you can even bring your hand up, or both hands, and touch your heart space. And from this place, to support you in your coming days, weeks, months, the year ahead, take this moment to make a commitment to yourself of how you can and will connect to your wisdom within. A simple commitment. And so it is. You can release your hand down. Take another few deep, long, slow breaths. And whenever you're ready, slowly opening our eyes. You can take a moment to connect with these fur friends again. Now with our eyes open, just feeling that love. As we reflect, it's always good to do that after our practice. Where or how do you see wisdom in your companion animal? And how does that benefit and support you? Just thinking about it and holding that answer in our heart. Our wisdom or cosmic intelligence can be quite extraordinary to witness, can it? Think of the intricacy in which our body functions. Digestion alone is entirely incredible. Or a female body making a baby, or a puppy, or a kitten. It's beyond comprehension how all of it comes together. Just these examples remind us of the wisdom within creation itself and this magical orchestration that goes on throughout our whole life. So now let's just go back to the question that I asked you about revealing wisdom, your own wisdom within. You may connect by meditating, hopefully you do, spending time in nature, praying, eating a nourishing meal, watching a beautiful sunrise. They all help us plug back in. So let's look at some of your questions. Someone says, I've often felt that my dog came into my life to save me from a difficult relationship that I left a few years ago. How would you explain the idea that pets choose us? Wow, that's a great question. Very good, very insightful. And yes, they absolutely do choose us, just like we choose the other humans in our lives at a soul level. We may not always feel like that, but at a soul level, there's a learning, there's an experience, there's a journey that we are on together. And every physical being, every sentient being that comes into our life is part of our story, and we are part of theirs. Benny likes this idea. He wants a belly rub while we're talking. Another question, I feel a psychic connection to my cat because I tap into her feelings and she taps into mine. Is that what you're talking about here? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That inner wisdom, we can call it intuition. We can call it our kind of extra perception ability. This all gives us, especially this practice and this conversation, gives us the opportunity to deepen that, to hone it, to practice it, just like we would practice an instrument, because it is an instrument of our capabilities, our spiritual instrument. So I hope that this time together may have opened your connection, as we've been saying, and your insight of your inner wisdom and that of your pets. With that, my pack and I, along with the incredible team at Round Glass, want to thank you for meditating with us. We're back again next week, same time and place, so we hope to see you again. Our intention is to continue being a guide for you and your companion animals, to deepen and expand your very special partnership all year long. So remember that you can meditate with Round Glass live every single day. Join us on join the community on the website round.glass or on the app. And until next time, my friends, sending lots of love and wisdom to each of you. Namaste.